All right, well, turning now to the search for Sharon Matthews. The 3-year-old vanished in Richardson, Texas earlier this month, and now police are using drones to help find her.
In the modern age, drones have become an integral part, recording scenes that were previously unimaginable merely a few years ago. They possess the ability to achieve much closer proximity to the ground compared to airplanes, all while maintaining the capture of identical aerial shots, which has turned out to be valuable. Some of the things captured in this manner, however, have left people and scientists scratching their heads at what they're looking at. From a mysterious village shaped like a man to an unexplained, perfectly round sinkholes. Many incredible things have been captured this way. Here are 15 moments when a drone captured something that no one was supposed to see. A man stuck in a mash. On a sunny day at Brancaster Beach, Norfolk, Peter Pugh, our 75-year-old, took a stroll with his family. Everything seemed perfect until Peter vanished from their sight in the blink of an eye. By the time they noticed, they began to panic as they frantically searched for him, but he was nowhere to be found. In a desperate attempt to locate him, the family called the police. The authorities wasted no time, unleashing their secret weapon: drones. These high-tech gadgets, equipped with advanced sensors and cameras, can cover vast areas in record time. They searched everywhere, providing a bird's-eye view like a superhero scanning the city for trouble. After hours of relentless searching, the drone operators made a lovely discovery. Peter was spotted lying amidst a sea of thick reeds, barely conscious. Despite the terrifying ordeal, he was alive. It turns out that during the chilly night, Peter sought refuge in the reeds, relying on their warmth to survive. But this isn't an isolated incident. Drones have proven to be instrumental in locating missing individuals time and time again. In Asheboro, North Carolina, deputies recently used a drone to find an 81-year-old woman with dementia who had gone missing. The technology's potential in search and rescue is simply radical. These drones, like brave little detectives, fearlessly explore treacherous terrains and unreachable places, rescuing people in distress. It's like having a guardian angel watching over us from above. Creepy clown. In 2016, a brave drone pilot, John Jones, is minding his business, flying his trusty drone over a serene cornfield in Huntsville, Alabama. The corn sways gently in the breeze, and all seems calm and peaceful, right? Wrong. As the drone captures the beauty of nature, something catches John's eye. Out there in the distance, lurking among the corn stalks, is none other than a creepy clown. Yeah, you heard that right. A clown in a cornfield. Now I know what you're thinking. Clowns are supposed to be funny and make us laugh, but this one is a whole different story. This clown was no ordinary circus performer. It had an orange top, luminous yellow braces, and a curly wig that would make anyone's hair stand on end. And you won't believe what happened next. This eerie figure leaned forward, almost like it was studying the drone, and then bolted towards the woods, disappearing like a ghost in the night. This happened during the Great Clown Scare 2016, a spooky epidemic that swept the U.S. and Canada.
Creepy clown sightings are happening across the country, and it's no laughing matter. There are concerns that the trend will grow as Halloween approaches.
Some skeptics say it was all a hoax, a prank cooked up to send shivers down people's spines. But let me tell you, our brave drone pilot, John, swears up and down that he was just as scared as anyone else. He had no clue about the clown's presence until he reviewed his drone footage. Who was this mysterious clown? Was it just a prankster trying to give drone pilots the heebie-jeebies? Or was something more sinister at play? We may never know the truth. However, you've got to see this drone footage for yourself and decide whether it is a hoax or haunting. But beware. Once you've watched it, you might never look at cornfields or clowns the same way again. Forest Plain. Imagine flying your drone over a serene forest in Oregon, expecting to capture the usual natural beauty. But then you capture a majestic Boeing 727 right there in the woods. Now, before you start panicking about a plane crash, let us put your worries to rest. This airplane isn't the result of a catastrophic accident. It's someone's unique and quirky home. Bruce Campbell is the man with the coolest house in the forest. For a mere $100,000, Bruce bought the Boeing 727 and decided to turn it into his dream home. The wings serve as a spacious deck, perfect for relaxing and enjoying the peaceful surroundings. And the cockpit is now a cozy reading nook where Bruce can unwind with his favorite books. But the awesomeness doesn't stop there. Bruce has managed to fit teeny-tiny bathrooms and other essential living spaces inside the plane. Talk about creativity and making the most out of every inch of space. Now you might be wondering how on earth Bruce got the plane into the forest in the first place. Well, it wasn't easy. He said he had to remove the wings and tail and spend a hefty $95,000 to temporarily store the aircraft until he found the perfect spot for it. Here's a fun fact. Bruce isn't the only one with such a fantastic idea. There's a whole community of airplane home enthusiasts transforming decommissioned aircraft into unconventional and eye-catching dwellings. So don't rub your eyes in disbelief the next time you're wandering through the woods and glimpse an airplane. It might be one of these incredible forest planes, hidden away like a secret gem among the trees. Strange crop circle. Our next drone footage is from a beautiful farm in Wiltshire, England, owned by farmer Shelley Clint. Shelley was in for a shock one fine morning in 2017 when she woke up to find an enormous crop circle spanning over 200 foot on her land. That was definitely a strange and unexpected sight. You might be wondering who or what could have created this mystical formation. Well, that's the thing. Nobody knows. It's a mystery that's left everyone scratching their heads. And you know what? Even Shelley was initially miffed about the circle appearing on her land without permission. But guess what changed her mind? The drone footage of this baffling crop circle went viral, and she saw an opportunity for something special. So instead of shooing people away, Shelley embraced the curious visitors who flocked to see the mysterious crop circle. She even provided a cherry picker for the best view in town. Who could resist a chance to witness such a beauty close? But good things don't last long, right? The crop circle vanished in a blink of an eye, leaving everyone flabbergasted. No, it wasn't any supernatural activity. It was just time for the wheat harvest, and the combine harvesters had a job to do. Now here's the big question. How on earth did that crop circle get there? Was it the work of mischievous pranksters trying to trick us all? Or perhaps it was something much more extraordinary, like aliens trying to communicate with us from the stars? As you can imagine, the speculations have run wild, but the truth remains unknown. No one knows, and even Shelley would still scratch her head over the strange occurrence. Unusual hole in the middle of a lake. We know it sounds a little creepy, because a massive hole in the middle of a lake sounds like something from a sci-fi movie. Before you start shivering with horror, this is not an ordinary hole or something from a sci-fi movie. It's an incredible engineering marvel saving Northern California from a potential disaster. Morning Glory Spillway, affectionately known as the Glory Hole, is located at the stunning Lake Berryessa. Built in the 1950s, this massive drain was designed to keep the water levels in check. And with climate change bringing heavier rains, the Glory Hole now springs into action twice a year to prevent flooding. Trust me, the drone footage of the Glory Hole in action is nothing short of mesmerizing. Just imagine water flowing down the hole at an amazing rate of 1,300 cubic meters per second. It's a stunning spectacle that left us in awe. Now let's talk more numbers. The Glory Hole measures a whopping 22 meters in diameter, making it one of the largest spillways in the world. When the water levels reach 440 feet, this guy springs into action. The excess water spills into Puta Creek hundreds of feet below through a 72-foot wide surface, narrowing to 28 feet at the bottom, plunging about 200 feet straight down. But the engineering marvel doesn't stop there. The Glory Hole is carefully designed to be super efficient. Its curved shape creates minimal resistance to the water, making it flow smoothly and placidly. This helps prevent damage to the surrounding area, ensuring the water finds its way through the pipe without causing chaos. Pissed crocodile. This drone operator was probably just capturing the serene water body in the remote outback of Western Australia. Still, an unexpected and angry guest was about to make an appearance, a grand one. Out of nowhere, a massive 5-meter-long and 1-meter-wide crocodile emerges from the reeds, eyeing the drone with curiosity or annoyance. And then, bam, the croc lunges into the air, trying to catch the buzzing drone in its mighty jaws. Talk about an epic showdown between man-made technology and ancient reptilian power. Fortunately, the drone narrowly escapes the croc's furious attack, leaving us all gasping in amazement. It's like a scene from an action movie. But this is the real deal, folks. Local fisherman and drone operator Sean Scott was the one behind the lens, capturing this once-in-a-lifetime encounter. Nobody expected to see a crocodile going after a drone like that. Crocodiles are known for their fierce nature, and it's clear they're not fans of paparazzi. The croc's irritation is evident in this footage as it makes its displeasure known to the intrusive drone. Sean was lucky to have quick reflexes. Otherwise, his beloved drone might have become an unexpected and not-so-tasty treat for the hungry crocodile. So watch for any unexpected visitors next time you're flying your drone. You never know what nature has in store for you. Massive sinkholes. Recently, sinkholes have been popping up all over the country, and what's even more intriguing is their peculiar, almost perfectly round shapes. Can you imagine a sinkhole looking like a giant donut? Well, in Turkey, it's becoming a common sight. These sinkholes are showing up mainly on farmlands, causing havoc for the hard-working farmers. Like that, the ground gives way, and valuable crops that sustain their livelihood vanish instantly. It's heartbreaking to witness such a loss for the farmers. Now everyone's been scratching their heads trying to figure out what's causing this bizarre phenomenon. And the most convincing explanation so far points towards a 3-year-long drought that's been plaguing Turkey. Due to the lack of rain, farmers are forced to dig deep underground, tapping into wells and draining the groundwater at an alarming rate. Aquifers, those underground water storage areas, tend to be circular. So, the rapid drainage of these aquifers has left space beneath the surface, creating these circular sinkholes. The ground is playing a giant peekaboo game with the farmers. Hopefully, the drought will end soon, and the ground can regain its stability, relieving the farmers from the sinkhole nightmare. Ship Graveyard. Hidden in the heart of bustling New York City lies a mysterious and off-limits area shrouded in mystery for decades. We're talking about the legendary Arthur Kill Ship Graveyard, where over 400 decomposing ships and vessels find their final resting place. In the 1930s, this mysterious site was initially used to salvage valuable parts from shipwrecks. But the owner, John J. Witt, was quite the character. He had a different idea. He refused to let many boats be removed from the graveyard, allowing the area to become a haunting sanctuary for hundreds of ships left to rot away in the marshy waters. For years, outsiders were desperate to glimpse this place, but strict photography bans kept it hidden from prying eyes. However, where there's a will, there's a way. Curious and daring drone operators took to the skies, defying the rules to capture extraordinary footage of this ghostly ship graveyard. Now, thanks to these brave drone adventurers, we can all witness the haunting sight of these sorry-looking ships left to decay in the waters of Staten Island. Some of them have been stripped of their valuable materials, a testament to their once glorious days, while others remain intact, serving as eerie reminders of a bygone era. It's like stepping into a time capsule, surrounded by the whispers of history and the legacy of these ships. Each vessel has a story to tell, and their presence in the Arthur Kill Ship Graveyard is a haunting testament to the passage of time. Bike Graveyard. You know, China is a vast and bustling country with over 1 billion people, and as the population grew, so did the problem of congestion in the cities. To tackle this, China encouraged its citizens to opt for bicycles instead of cars, and boy, they did embrace the idea. Bike sharing became the rage, with bikes scattered throughout the cities, waiting for eager riders to take them on a spin for a small fee. It was a brilliant concept, and soon, the streets were teeming with colorful bicycles, creating a mesmerizing sight. But, as with any great idea, there can be unforeseen consequences. The bike-sharing phenomenon exploded so fast that the cities soon drowned in an overwhelming sea of bicycles. Authorities had to step in and impound the surplus bikes to restore order. But where do you store thousands upon thousands of bikes? Well, that's where the bike graveyards come into the picture. These bike graveyards are like no other. Giant heaps of bicycles lay silently, creating a colorful and haunting sight. It's like seeing a kaleidoscope of colors rise from the ground, each bike holding its own story. This is where bikes come to rest, surrounded by mystery and wonder. As you fly your drone over these vast bike graveyards, you can't help but feel a mix of emotions, the scene's beauty contrasting with the bittersweet realization of the excess that led to this unusual phenomenon. Lucky Surfer. This next one is about the lucky escape of professional surfer Matt Wilkinson from the clutches of a great white shark. How did it happen? On the coastline of Ballina, New South Wales, Matt was enjoying the waves, completely unaware of the danger lurking beneath. But Matt had an unlikely guardian angel, an overhead drone watching over the waters. Thanks to the quick thinking of drone operator Bo Monks from Surf Life Saving NSW, Matt's life was spared from a close encounter with a 2.5-meter great white shark. The drone's sharp eye spotted the shark approaching Matt with lightning speed. In seconds, the drone's speaker warned all swimmers, surfers, and bathers to get out of the water just in the nick of time. Talk about a lucky break. Matt, a seasoned surfer with experience sharing waves with sharks, was beyond grateful for the drone's timely intervention. He couldn't believe how close he had come to the predator without even knowing it. Sunbathing monk. Have you ever thought of living above the world on a towering wind turbine, reaching 175 feet into the sky and perched on top? This Benedictine monk from Rhode Island is living that life. Thanks to amazing drone footage, we witnessed this extraordinary sight. The footage, filmed by Kevin Miller, captures the serene Brother Byron casually lounging on the turbine's flat surface, taking in the breathtaking view of Narragansett Bay. And guess what? The video has gone viral, with former school alumni reconnecting with Brother Byron after years of silence, all because of this lovely video. At first, Brother Byron was curious about the drone's presence, but when it zoomed by for a second time, he playfully showed annoyance. However, it turns out this is no one-time stunt. Our adventurous monk regularly climbs the turbine to soak in the peacefulness and admire the spectacular views from up high. Now you might wonder, isn't that risky? Well, Brother Byron assures us that he's not afraid of heights and finds the experience surprisingly peaceful. Who knew sunbathing atop a wind turbine could be so zen? With a live feed on the monitor, Kevin could interact with Brother Byron by waving the drone from side to side. And guess what? The monk even waved back, creating a cool interaction between the two. World-first drone base jump. You know that base jumping involves leaping from buildings, antennas, spans, and high mountains, right? But what about jumping from a drone? Yes, you heard that right. In this footage, we witnessed the world's first ever base jump from a flying drone. Traditionally, base jumpers leap from fixed objects, but this daring adventurer had a new idea. As the countdown began, the adrenaline surged, and with a bold 3, 2, 1, thank you, off they went. Parachuting down from the drone high up in the sky was a momentous and historic occasion. But now, the big question arises. Does this incredible feat count as a base jump? See, here's the thing. Base jumping has always been tied to leaping off fixed objects. And, well, drones aren't exactly fixed, right? They can hover in the air, raising the question of whether they fit the base jumping criteria. Are they in the same realm as planes, which are also a no-go for the sport? Or do they count as fixed since they can remain stationary in the sky? Regardless of the debate, one thing is for sure. This is a groundbreaking achievement in extreme sports. Nobody has ever parachuted from a drone before, and it's just awe-inspiring to witness this thrilling moment. Whether it officially falls under base jumping or not, it's a daring triumph that will leave a mark on the history of extreme sports. Yasur Volcano Vanuatu is a paradise in the South Pacific, known for its stunning landscapes and vibrant culture. But wait, there's something else about Tanna Island than the vibrant culture. The famous Mount Yasur volcano reigns supreme. Vanuatu is a true gem, located right on top of the Pacific Ring of Fire, a hotspot for volcanic activity. Among the 9 active volcanoes in Vanuatu, Mount Yasur is undoubtedly the superstar, attracting thousands of curious tourists year after year. But if you're seeking a more secluded volcanic experience away from the crowds, we have another gem for you, the Marram volcano on Ambrym Island. Ambrym is home to a large basaltic volcano with a 12-kilometer-wide caldera, creating a moon-like landscape that will leave you in awe. It's not just visually captivating. The heat from the fiery pit can be felt even from the rim, about 1,200 feet above the bubbling crater. The trek up to the rim from Port Vatu provides the perfect vantage point to witness this natural spectacle. But the Marram volcano has more secrets to unveil. The mesmerizing lava lake is a geological puzzle, a rarity in the volcanic world. While most eruptions are short-lived, Marram has been active for at least 15 years, defying the norm. Close observers believe the lava's source may extend laterally across Ambrum, contributing to its long-lasting activity. Frozen Russian town. Once thriving with life, these towns now lay deserted, trapped in time by bone-chilling temperatures as low as -50 degrees Celsius. But the desolation hides a surreal beauty that's waiting to be uncovered. Behind this frozen silence lies a dark history. Vorkuta was once home to a notorious Gulag labor camp, where prisoners toiled away in the coal mines. When the Soviet Union collapsed, job opportunities dwindled, and people left the isolated region, leaving behind a haunting legacy of abandoned structures in the villages. Enter Maria Passer, a talented photographer who saw the hidden allure in this forsaken landscape. Armed with her drone, she embarked on a 3-week journey to capture the frozen beauty of these ghost towns. Her lens revealed eerie details of forgotten homes, with icicles draping staircases and windows like sparkling crystals. The villages around Vorkuta now stand eerily empty, with only one apartment building holding on to life. Maria's encounters with the remaining residents unveiled their heartache, torn between nostalgia for their birthplace and the harsh reality of a dying town. Many hope for government assistance to relocate, but the options are limited, often leaving them with homes only in Vorkuta itself. In her photographs, we witness the frozen enchantment of the ghost towns, with light fixtures adorned with intricate icicles, once comfy couches now buried under snowdrifts, and doors revealing sheets of ice pouring in. Among the striking shots, the village of Severny takes center stage with its green-hued building blanketed in frost. Shark versus crocodile. This next drone footage captured an extraordinary moment in the wild, offering us a rare glimpse into the world of these apex predators. In the video, a tiger shark, known for its powerful and aggressive nature, and a giant crocodile face off like no other. The tension is obvious as the shark initially swims parallel to the crocodile, setting the stage for an epic showdown. But the shark isn't done yet. With lightning speed, it circles and positions itself behind the massive reptile, igniting a chase that is nothing short of breathtaking. The crocodile, sensing the shark's presence, bolts for the safety of the nearby rocks, with the shark hot on its tail. These apex predators engage in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse for nearly 2 minutes. The shark relentlessly pursues the crocodile, showcasing its incredible agility and determination. We are sure you are at the edge of your seat, wondering who will come out on top. As the action unfolds, one can't help but admire the incredible strengths of both these creatures. The tiger shark's sheer power and ability to take down large prey are on full display, while the crocodile's tenacity and formidable bite force make it a force to be reckoned with. In the end, the crocodile manages to outmaneuver the shark and reaches the safety of the rocks. Was it a tactical retreat or a smart decision to avoid a potentially dangerous situation? That's for nature enthusiasts to speculate, but one thing is certain, this incredible encounter is one for the books. And that is all on today's list of 15 drone captures no one was supposed to see. Subscribe to our channel for more exciting and informative content like this, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks again for watching.